players? Your homie C-Rod, and today I got hit. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see a hit deck profile, so I got you guys with a hit deck profile. So this is a very good deck. I actually like this leader a lot. Been thinking about how to play him, and after a bunch of testing, this is what I came up with. It's freaking good. Hit it up in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this leader. So we got hit right here. You know, hit, he skips time. Oh, you saw that? He skips time so fast. But he has an activate main. You pretty much pick up a life and you get to play a 1-drop Universe 6 from your hand onto the field. And for that reason, I am running a lot of 1-drop Universe 6 members because with a bunch of playtesting, I realized you really do need a lot of 1-drops in order to maximize off of this guy's ability. And then when you're at 4 or less, you draw 1 card, switch one of your energies back to active, and then you go to time skipping hit. Look at that. Sweet. So an auto that when this card attacks, you draw a card, right? And also, when your opponent's leader card is flipped back to its original side, you get to pretty much play a Universe 6 member with an energy cost of 3 or less, right? So he's freaking good. And then on top of that, he has an activate main that you said choose 1 card in your hand, put it in the drop area, and then you get to play a Universe 6 with 2 cost or less from your hand. And for that reason, we run a lot of 1-drops and 2 cost in this deck. So that's time skipping hit. So the 1-drops. So let's bring it in. Show these guys the 1-drop. So I'm running 4 of these. 1-drop Cabba. Very, very useful card. Pretty much you use his ability, take a life, and then you get to play this card. And then when this card comes onto the field, you just draw a card. So it's like super clutch. So we run 4 of those. And then on top of that, another 1-drop. We got 4 of these guys. This guy's super good too. So like I said, hit, pick up a life, play this card for free from your hand, and pick up 5 and add another Universe 6 member. So it's kind of like drawing a lot. That's what's gonna happen here. You're gonna draw a lot. Running 4 of those. And then for the blue 1-drops, we got Kale. You know, Caulifla and Kale, yin and yang, tomato tomato, potato potato. We got Kale right here. Pretty much like usual, take a life, play her for free, and then when she's on the field, she brings back a Universe 6 member with an energy cost of 3 or more from your drop area to your hand. So this guy comes in clutch. By just taking a life, you can play all these guys out. Super good. And then you awaken, right? You're able to play a 2 cost or less by dropping a card from your hand. So you're going to drop one from your hand, and I like to play this guy. This guy right here, the shiny one. So this guy is super useful because when he comes out onto the field, you can pick up 7 cards and add up to 2 Universe 6 members among them to your hand, and that allows you to, you know, get more of the 2-drops to abuse with a time skipping hit. So this guy is very, very, very useful. The second auto we don't really use in this deck, unfortunately, but that Cabba's good. And then more 2-drops. We got the yellow right here, Sisterly Bonds Kale. This card's so freaking good. What she does is when she comes out onto the field, you pick up 10 cards and you can play a Caulifla or a Cabba among them onto the field, and then, you know, you could attack with her or do whatever you want. But this card is freaking fire. This is like the main card of the deck that you want to use time skipping hits ability with to play for free. And just like that, you can spam out hopefully a Caulifla. And then more 2-drops. I added this Cabba Revenge. I like this Cabba Revenge because he's a blocker revenge, meaning when your opponent attacks, you can activate his blocker, switch the attack to him, and if he dies, he kills the thing that, you know, was attacking him. And I like to, you know, drop a card and play this guy out for free. Blocker Revenge gets through a bunch of cards like Victory Strike and things of that nature. So 2 of those are really good. And then, you know, time skipping hit, drop a card, play a 2 cost. This is the main principal card in the deck, I feel. Hit himself. Bonds 2. If you have another Universe 6 member on the field, you get to combo for free pretty much all your Universe 6 members because it reduces the combo cost by 1 for the turn only when he's played. So ideally, this is going to be how you get a free combo everything. This card right here. You play him turn 2, and then you combo, you know, your Cauliflas and Kales to evolve on top of. Or you could just, you know, activate Hit's ability, drop a card, and play it for free. And then boom, you got free combo power for the turn. This guy is freaking good. This guy is, you know, what makes it hit. And then to evolve on top of that, the super rare hit. So this guy is what, you know, flourishes off of, you know, this leader's second auto. So what this guy does is when he evolves for 3 energies, only 3, you need to have 4 or more energies in order to actually activate his ability, that he pretty much, like, let's say he get this leader's awakened, he flips the leader back to its unawakened side. This is the only card in the whole game that actually flips an awakened leader or a wish leader back to its original side, and that's freaking insane. And on top of that, he's a dual attack, so he attacks twice, and on top of that, he has an activate main that he can warp one of your opponent's battle cards on the field as well, and then it comes back onto the field the following turn in rest mode. This guy's so freaking good. And then the combo pieces, boom. Whoops, not that one. Kale. So this Kale right here, if you guys don't know, when she is comboed, she evolves for free on top of another Kale on the field. So ideally, you want to have this Kale on the field, or even the 1-drop Kale, and then, you know, play the hit. The hit allows you to combo for free, so you combo one of these guys from your hand, and then boom, she will evolve, and then you got a critical 20k on the field, and then an auto that if there's a card in rest mode, it also bounces that card back to the opponent's hand. So it's kind of like removal as well. So you want to play this out with the hit for free, and that's ideally how you're going to play this deck, right? So that's really good. And then another free combo card, you know, we got Caulifla, but she's way better. Ideally, like I said, you pretty much use time skipping hits ability, drop a card, play him for free, combo her for free, and if you happen to have a Caulifla on board, she evolves after the combo, and then she puts a card in rest mode, and then you could go in with a double strike. She puts any card in rest mode, so even battle cards. That is the ideal play, man. And hits the main guy. So now for our defense, we got Flying Nimbus. Can save your butt from a bunch of stuff. You know, Flying Nimbus, you drop a yellow card. There's a lot of yellow cards. You stop any of your opponents. Your opponent can only attack with 1 more card. Negate and then stop multiple attacks. Very useful. And then my other favorite negate, because there's a lot of Shenron players out there that are really big fan of Shenron. So this card stops that Shenron triple attack, because as soon as you activate it, pretty much the opponent's battle card stays in rest mode and cannot switch, ignoring barriers. So that card saves your butt against Shenron. And then super combos that you can use when you're at 5 lives. So ideally, you're gonna be able to use his ability, leave yourself at 5 relatively quickly, and then have these super combos 10k boost, draw card active. Very useful. And then last but not least, Senzu Bean. You know, one of the best cards in the game, one of the most expensive cards in the game. I got that alternative artwork right here, and pretty much use 1 blue energy, restand an energy, and gains a 5k boost to one of your battle cards or leader for the remainder of the turn. So that's going to be the end of the hit deck profile. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like, comment, subscribe like usual, and stay super.